I'm teacher Mei from Kangaroo Study. Today, on our road to HALP, Higher Ability Learners Program, a new name for GP, we are going to look at fraction word problems. Now, this topic has been tested for the past years, GP, around 1 to 2 questions every year, and a lot of students actually don't know how to do and they struggle a lot. So, we're going to look at this problem, and we think that this year, this topic may come up again. So, let's pay attention to this. And again, fraction is one of the most basic concepts that is going to use in the future. P4, P5, P6. So, this is very important. So, let's dive right in. First, let's read the question. Kaylin is 12 years older than Wade. If Wade's age is 3 out of 7 of Kaylin's age, how old is Wade? First thing, whose age is older? Wade or Kaylin? Very nice, it's Kaylin. Kaylin is 12 years older than Wade. Then we know that Wade's age is 3 out of 7 of Kaylin's age. So how do we solve this? Now, for this question, we need to understand the meaning of fractions. Now, here I have a pizza. I'm sure every one of you loves pizza. I love it too. Looks so yummy. Now, if I say that I want to eat 3 slices here. I want to eat 3 slices. I circle these 3 slices. It's mine. Then, how many slices that I want out of the total slices? So what's the total slices here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 slices. I want 3. So what should be the fraction? Very good. It's 3 out of 5. Perfect. Now what if I say I want 1 out of 4 of a pizza? Now how should I draw it? Now, I should split a pizza into how many slices? Very good. I should split into 4 slices. Then I said I want 1 slice. I should circle how many slices? 1 slice. I should circle like this. Okay? Perfect. So this is how we mean by fractions. So I want 1 over 4. So this means that out of 4 slices, I want 1. So we should split into 4 slices. So this means that for any fraction, we can use this kind of diagrams to understand. But then, you see, if every time we see fractions, then we draw pizza, then it'll be very hard. Oh, I always draw pizza. Now, but it's a circle, you know. But so if I have 12 pizzas, then I need to split into 12 slices, which is very hard. And if it goes larger, 24 out of 24, I need to split into 24. Very hard. So how should we do it? Now here, we can actually do it like this. Instead of drawing pizzas, we can draw boxes. So 1 over 4. So we can draw 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I want only 1 of it. So I shade this one. This will be 1 over 4. Now I'm sure for those of you who saw this before, you already know what is this. This is called model. Yes. So when we are dealing with fractions, we also can draw model. It's easier for us to see. I know that I want to draw 4. Out of 4 boxes, I want to choose 1. So 1 over 4. Okay? 1 over 4. So, when we see fraction, we can draw model. Then, the denominator represents the total number of units. So, this denominator represents the number of boxes that I want to draw. Okay? Then the numerator here also represents the units that we want. Here, 1 out of 4. It means that I want 1 slice out of 4 slices. So here, 1 out of 4 means I want 1 box out of 4 boxes. So, let's move on to our question. Kaylin is 12 years older than Wade. If Wade's age is 3 out of 7 of Kaylin's age, how old is Wade? So now we see that, I have a fraction. What should we draw? Very nice. We should draw models. So, how many units should I draw? Or how many boxes should I draw? Very good. I should draw 7 boxes. So let me draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very nice. Then, what about the numerator? 3. Which means that I should shade how many boxes? 3 boxes. Perfect. But now, let's try to understand first. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 boxes, 7 units. Whose age is this? Or to make it easier. Just now we said that I want to shade 3 boxes. Whose age is this? Very nice. It is Wade's age. These 3 boxes is Wade's age. Wade is 3 out of 5 of Kaylin's age. So these 7 units. Whose age is this? It's Kaylin. Now, to make it easier for us to describe it, instead of shading boxes and show that this is Wade, we can draw them separately, just like how we draw models. So we draw weight separately. 1, 2, 3. 3 boxes. Okay? So we can clearly see the relationship of waist age. Weight is 3 units and Caitlin is 7 units. And waist age is 3 out of 7 of Caitlin's age. Now, this can clearly see the relationships. So next, what other information do we have here? Aha! Caitlin is 12 years older than Wei. 12 years older. So where is this 12 years older can be shown here? Where does this difference can be shown? Can we see? Very nice. Yes, it is at this part. This is the part. So this part is 12 years older. How many units here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 units. So this means that 4 units is 12 years. So now, how to find 1 unit? We know that 12 is 4 units. So 1 unit is perfect. 12 divided by 4. It is 3. Very nice. So we know that 1 unit is 3 years. Now, question asks, how old is Wei? So Wei is how many units? 3 units. 1 unit is 3 years. 3 unit is 9 years. Perfect. How to find? 3 times 3. Perfect. Now, to make it to do this as an exercise, let's try to find Caitlin's age as well. So 1 unit is 3. Caitlin has 7 units. So how old is Caitlin? 21. Very nice. How to find 21? Perfect. Just 7 times 3. Very nice. So Caitlin is 7 units. 7 times 3 equals 21 years old. So let's do a very quick summary here. Now, for fraction word problem, when we see fraction, what can we draw? Yes, we can draw model. Very good. Then, denominator. What does denominator represent? It represents the total number of units. Very good. So, and next, what about the numerator here? Numerator represents the units of the smaller number. Units of the smaller number here. 3 here. 7 is the denominator. So it represents the units, the total number of units. Then 3 represents the units of the smaller one. Wei is the smaller one here. So 3 represents the unit of Wei. Okay? And now here, I have one practice question for everyone to try. So feel free to try and write down your answer in the comment section down below. Then if you have any problems, feel free to contact me here. Any questions, many math-related questions, I can help you. Okay? Just don't be shy. Then, do remember to join our 2026 P3 study group. I will share many videos and all of any worksheets, as well as some news for GP or HALP, as well as open class activities. Okay? So, see you there. So, I'm Teacher Ming Wei from Kangaroo Studies, signing off. Bye-bye, everyone. See you in our next video.